The little boy sucks on a bee as if it were candy. What's your name? And there's a girl with a ponytail, gnawing on a chicken leg as if it were a toy. The way these peculiars eat truly opened Jack's eyes as a newcomer. After the meal, Miss Peregrine decided to show Jack the wonders of the time loop. Once everyone had put on their protective gear, a sudden roar echoed from the sky. Several German warplanes streaked overhead, dropping deadly bombs. Just as the bombs were about to hit the ground, Miss Peregrine took out an old-fashioned pocket watch and pressed it gently. Instantly, it was as if the entire world had been put on pause. Not only did the bombs freeze in midair, but even the falling raindrops were suspended in place. At that moment, as she turned the dial on the watch, time began to flow backward, and they returned to dusk of the previous day. It turned out that this time loop was their sanctuary from the Hologusts, terrifying creatures that specifically hunted the eyes of those with special abilities. Jade's grandfather was killed while trying to protect Miss Peregrine's secret. With guidance from the madwoman, Jade discovered that he had inherited his grandfather's special ability. He could see these invisible monsters just when they thought they were safe. Another Yimbrine arrived with shocking news. The monsters had already overrun the other time loops, and all the children there had been killed. Miss Peregrine realized that the manor was no longer safe and was preparing to lead the children to evacuate. But unexpectedly, the monsters had already arrived at their doorstep. In order to protect the children, Miss Peregrine had no choice but to transform into a Yimbrine and allow herself to be imprisoned. At this critical moment, Jake stepped forward, using his ability to see the invisible monsters. He successfully shot and killed one, buying time for everyone to escape. The plant girl immediately used her powers, causing towering trees to spring up from the ground, creating cover for their escape. The man girl went even further. She took off her iron shoes and soared into the air with Jake. This group of determined children found the Titanic on the shore. The wind girl blew away the water flooding the cabins, and the fire girl lit the boiler. They piloted this legendary ship, determined to rescue their beloved Miss Peregrine. This is not just a rescue mission, but an adventure to fight against evil and protect hope.